All right, so today we're taking a deep dive into some of life's tougher moments, like how to deal with disappointment and,
Oh, yeah, the heavy stuff.
yeah, exactly, ingratitude, broken friendships, those sorts of things. And our guide for this deep dive is The Spirits book by Allan Kardec.
A classic.
Right. We got a request to specifically look at questions 937 and 938, which, yeah, really get into those.
Yeah, they tackle those painful feelings we all face at some point.
Exactly. And we're focusing on part 4, chapter 1. It's all about what Kardec called earthly joys and sorrows.
It's so insightful how he frames that, because you can't have one without the other, can you?
Absolutely not. They're two sides of the same coin. And for anyone who might not be familiar with Kardec, he was a 19th century,
Like a pioneer of Spiritism.
yeah, a pioneer. He believed that we can actually communicate with spirits, and he did this through mediums.
Asking questions and getting answers, really groundbreaking stuff.
It really is. So let's jump right into question 937, which is Kardec straight up asking the spirits, does the pain of ingratitude and broken friendships lead to bitterness? Like, is that just an inevitable part of the human experience?
And you know what's interesting is the spirits don't sugarcoat it. They're like, yes, it hurts, but then they shift the perspective and it's like, but we should pity those who wrong us.
Pity. That seems kind of counterintuitive when you're the one hurting.
Right, but they go on to explain that those individuals, the ones who are being ungrateful or causing the hurt, they're actually trapped in a cycle of negativity.
Like they're creating their own suffering.
Exactly, constantly searching for something they can't find, and that ultimately leads to more pain.
So it's almost like the spirits are saying, look beyond your own hurt and see the bigger picture of what that other person might be going through.
It's a powerful way to reframe things, and I love how Kardec connects this to Jesus. He points out that even Jesus, who exemplified love and compassion, faced betrayal and was treated unfairly. If it could happen to him, it can happen to anyone.
Yeah, that really puts things in perspective. But then in question 938, Kardec kind of flips the script and he's like, well, okay, does that mean we should just harden our hearts to avoid pain altogether? I mean, part of me gets that logic. Like, if you don't let people get close, you can't get hurt.
Yeah, it's like building walls around your heart. It's tempting. I think we've all been there.
Right. But the spirits, they don't advocate for that. They say that shutting down emotionally, it comes with a huge cost.
You miss out on all the good stuff, the joy of connection, the deep bonds that make life meaningful.
So it's this delicate dance between protecting yourself and being open to the beauty of connection.
Right. It is. It's a balancing act for sure. And coming back to that idea of pity, I gotta say, when someone hurts you, it's hard to even think about pitying them.
I know, right? It feels almost impossible in the moment.
But the spirits offer this really insightful explanation. They say that people who consistently act with ingratitude or cruelty, they're often hurting more than the people they're targeting.
It's like they're causing more harm to themselves than anyone else.
Yeah, and it's not about condoning their actions, but it's about recognizing that their behavior is probably stemming from some deep-seated pain or insecurity.
So maybe pity is more about understanding the root of their actions rather than excusing them.
Exactly. And the spirits don't just leave us with this big, abstract concept of pity. They offer some practical advice, too.
Right. Like choosing your friends wisely. They emphasize finding people who share your values and who are going to lift you up.
It's about being more intentional with your relationships and learning from past experiences.
Yeah, those negative experiences can teach us so much about what we do and don't want in our lives. It's about setting healthy boundaries and recognizing that not every connection is meant to last forever.
Some people are meant to just be a chapter in your story, not the whole book, right?
And even those chapters can hold valuable lessons. But the spirits go even deeper. They talk about this fundamental human need for love and connection.
It's like it's woven into our very essence.
It is. And it's almost like they're saying these earthly experiences with all the ups and downs, they're a training ground for something bigger, a higher spiritual realm where love and harmony are the norm.
It's a beautiful thought, that even amidst the challenges and heartbreak, there's this greater purpose.
Yeah, it's definitely something to reflect on. So we started this deep dive looking at how to handle disappointments and broken relationships, and the spirits offer a lot to consider. Practicing compassion, even when it's hard, choosing your connections wisely, and remembering that every experience, good or bad, has a role to play in your journey.
It's about finding meaning, even in the toughest moments.
Exactly. But they also leave us with a big question. If joy and sorrow are both part of the human experience, like the spirits say, How can we navigate those emotional highs and lows without losing sight of our own capacity for love and connection?
That's a powerful question for all of us to ponder.
It really is. So thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the Spirit's book.
Sure.
Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those conversations going.